Gaffer, first pre-season game ticks off. What did you make of today?
Yeah, it was good in spells. I just want to thank Holker boys for the hospitality. Pitch is in fantastic condition. It's a really good game in terms of what we needed at this point in pre-season. For first half, there was a bit more of a flow to the game, a bit more intensity to the game. We created some good opportunities. Keeper pulled off some great saves. I thought their defending both halves were fantastic. So they gave us a really good game. But second half, there was no real rhythm in the game, lack of intensity. They kind of went man for man, a little bit of a low block, wind, and obviously up the hill as well. Didn't help. With some good patterns out of it, but all in all, we've come through it unscathed, which is the main thing. They've had a tough week. Scored some good goals. Fletch scored a couple of good goals. Sham scored a good goal first half. So all in all, pleased with how it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, it just feel obviously we've only had a week in pre-season and a lot of hard running's been done in that week. So just still finding the rhythm, finding the patterns, and finding that team which works.
Oh, absolutely. We've got a lot of new players. But in them both 45s, players who haven't played with each other before. Just trying to find the rhythm in the game, obviously partnerships, etc. So that's going to take a bit of time. Obviously, we'll keep throwing in how we want to play, details in how we want to play on and off the ball. We're still miles in terms of off that, but we've got another 5 or 6, 7 games or 6 games to go. We'll get better and better. They've had a tough week. They've run after the game as well today. So it's been an all in all really good week, really good 10 days. I'm happy that everyone's come through that unscathed, touch wood, ended it on a positive note.
I suppose it was it's very good. It was a good competitive clash today. A good challenge for the lads. In previous years, obviously a bit closer this year than it has been.
Yeah, I thought they defended excellently throughout the game. They're throwing their bodies on the line. I thought the big lad at the back was fantastic, by the way. The keeper pulled off an unbelievable save first half. So they made it really difficult for us, difficult kind of conditions for us. We couldn't move the ball quickly enough at times. Obviously, new players coming into it, lack of rhythm at times. But we created some good chances, some good. Even second half, we created some really good patterns that we've been working on. It just didn't happen enough. It was stop-start, wasn't it? In terms of substitutions, in terms of free kicks, etc. So it just lacked that intensity second half. But like I said, the lads have had a good 10 days, a hard 10 days. We've come out of it with everyone, bar MJ, who's struggling a little bit with the hernia, so he might miss sort of a few weeks of pre-season. But all in all, everyone's come through unscathed. They've worked really hard, get fitter. So really positive to end a good 10 days.
And it stays like this, which I suppose is absolutely perfect for the first game of pre-season, to be coming back, seeing the fans, and just getting back in the community.
Absolutely, this is what it's all about. It's a really good turnout. Like I just said, the hospitality here, the pitch, the way they played was fantastic. It was a really good one for us. Gets us back in Barrow, gets us amongst the fans as well. And hopefully everyone's excited. I'm really excited to see, even more excited after seeing that now. Starting to see what, in my mind, I'm thinking obviously 4 or 5 weeks ahead. But it's a really good start and great to be back at football in Barrow. And thanks to Holker for outstanding hospitality and a really good game.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Man, thanks, mate.